Hello everyone, welcome back to Lamplight City. Thank you for joining me today. I'm super excited. I have a feeling that we're going to wrap up this case today. This will probably be the last episode, but who knows? We never know what something might come up. Let's have a quick review of our casebook. So we are investigating this case. I mean, you should know this by now because if you don't, you won't know. You won't have a clue what's going on. But we've pretty much solved the case. But let's have a look. We've got suspects. Here we go. So. This guy, Guy Dumas, a former servant of Madame Dupre, confessed to attacking her in relation for the murder of his lover Celine. So he basically committed the crime of attempting to murder Madame Laura Dupre. She was almost buried alive, but she woke up just before she's buried. So we know that he did it, but he did it in relation to the fact that Madame Dupre killed his lover Celine and buried her in a tomb. And she used to beat the servants. She's basically a pretty nasty woman. She has a secret room which she used to stick the servants in and used to tie them up in there and leave them in there without food and water for days on end, and used to beat them with a whip. She's a horrible, horrible lady. We need to find this and we need to put her away, basically. And then we need to decide about whether we are going to arrest him and... because a guy has been arrested, an innocent man is basically on death row, awaiting to be hanged for this attempted murder. So we need to sort that out, really. So one thing I didn't do was have a look around at this guy's room.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's crooked paintings.
Okay, so I don't really think there's gonna be much in here, but let's have a
wash basin. When did this place get so fancy? It appears someone is due for 7 years of bad luck. Seems to be what passes for a dresser around here. Either that or Dumas is secretly a pirate.
Okay, yeah, there's not much in here, so let's go. I'm going to go back to the manor. I'll have a look around there because there could well be a secret room which we need to find.
With their vast sums of wealth, instead...
That's not what I wanted to do.
This quack has...
Okay, nothing in there. Let's go inside then. Let's see if we can find some kind of secret room. So we have kind of examined this place quite a bit. Oh, maybe the kitchen servant. No, she didn't really get... Let's speak to this guy.
As amusing as it is.
No, okay, nothing to say for them. Okay, let's have a quick chat with the kitchen servant. She may throw some light on where this thing is, where the secret room is.
Amelie?
Yes? What is it? We mustn't be seen talking.
I found this upstairs in Madame Dupre's bedroom. Do you recognize it?
Oh, please take that away, Mr. Fordham. Why would you show it to me?
I'm sorry. I didn't think it would upset you.
Miles. Maybe someday you'll learn how to read basic human emotions.
Thank you, Amelie. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Now, please, let me get back to work.
Okay, so nothing really else there. Is there anything in the kitchen here?
Judging by the amount of food this family probably eats, washing the dishes must take forever.
No, I reckon the secret room would have to be upstairs, maybe off the bedroom or something. Let's go examine those rooms upstairs a bit more. There's nowhere else we can go, is there? Just out there. Yeah, let's go upstairs. So,
why would anyone need so many flowers in one room?
Perhaps it's to mask the odors of those chemicals on the workstation.
Could be.
So this is Andrew's room, really, because he does his work there for the chemicals. This pill business he had going. We could play the harpsichord. That's just the harpsichord again. Okay, well let's try one of the other rooms. Let's try this one. Yeah, it'll be off here somewhere. I'm wondering whether they've got this chest here which has been locked. We haven't been able to get into this.
Locked. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
So I don't know there's much else we can do about this. Let's have a good thorough search around.
They're all empty. How unusual.
Not to mention disappointing.
What about the rug? Can we uplift the rug at all?
I've never seen so many beauty products together in one place. Doesn't look like they get used much, though. Juliet really likes plants and flowers, doesn't she?
Okay, this is Juliet's room, so there's probably not going to be any here either, is it?
Nice little cottage. Looks like it would make a nice cozy spot to retire. If I hadn't already retired from life, that is.
I'm getting no kind of new dialogue options from these things. We have searched this room before.
Well, someone's fancy. I never liked these types of beds much. They feel too claustrophobic.
I always thought they had a certain appeal myself.
Yes, you would think that about a bed that lets you shut out the rest of the world.
Okay, so let's leave this room because this is Juliet's room. I think we need to go to the other room, which was... this one was the Madame Dupre's room. This is where we found the whip hidden behind the painting. So maybe there's something else we could actually search around here.
That's an old uniform, from the turn of the century by the look of it. This must be Madame Dupre's first husband. Kinda strange that she'd still keep his portrait in the bedroom.
Yeah, and then we kind of find out that their current marriage is not really a real marriage, it's a marriage of convenience. So that kind of explains a little bit more about why it wouldn't matter so much that she has an original husband paintings on the wall.
Ooh, a fainting cap.
Yeah, we've been through all these ones. So anything else? That's obviously the outside room, the secret room. What about under this rug? There's got to be something. Mirror.
You've got some huge bags under your eyes, Miles. Reminds me of the case we had on that strange train.
Don't remind me.
Oh, dear God, no, please, let's not expose ourselves to that drivel again.
That was a book of poetry. The sea... Something... Oh, scale. The sea scale. Oh, I did try playing this. C, D, E, F... Oh, hang on. No, hang on. No, it's just a complete scale. That's just the octave. I did try playing it, but I wonder whether that might unlock something. But, now what was it? She said something about servants must behave. There's our clues. We may have to go back to speak to Juliet. None of this is going to be helpful. No, that's nothing to say. So I can't find anything else different.
A much younger Madame Dupre. I suppose that's a nice alternative to a mirror.
Unless, of course, there's
There are
something
way
else
more
about the
important
books.
things to concern ourselves with now than browsing Madame Dupre's book collection.
All right, fine, fair enough. There's nothing else to do with the books.
Nothing else of interest in there.
And there's nothing else around here either. So it doesn't look like there's anything that we can find here.
There's nothing useful to the investigation in there.
A horrible little porcelain figurine. Madame Dupre didn't strike me as the type to play with dolls. Must be nice being able to afford keeping your oil lamps lit during the daytime. Nice bouquet of roses, although it would make things much easier if they were Easter lilies.
If only.
Ah, the Gascon docks. The artist definitely took some liberties. You can't see a single person getting stabbed.
Yeah, we've examined all this before. I really can't see anything else here. Let's go back downstairs then. What about the parrot? Here we go. Perfect servant must behave.
A perfect servant must behave.
And now you'll taste an early grave. Me sofa, Ray. In the middle, see?
The sofa. Okay.
So long, Birdie.
Bye-bye.
So that has given us a clue. The sofa. Now if we go back to the room. I just wondered, because that phrase, I thought that phrase must be something she always said. She always whispered, a perfect servant must behave. Here we go. Now we can do something with the sofa. Put it in the middle.
Damn that bird. What the hell was he babbling about?
Are you kidding me?
Nothing.
Damn that bird. What the hell was he babbling about?
the middle. Early grave in the middle. So maybe you have to hit the right spot?
Nothing.
Damn that bird. What the hell was he babbling about?
Let's go check that bird again. I was kind of focused on the sofa, and unless there's any more sofas. There's one that he's sitting on, obviously. Maybe, okay.
As amusing as it is.
No. You can't click on this sofa, unfortunately. Let's try this bird again.
A perfect servant must behave.
And now you'll taste an early grave. Me sofa, Ray. In the middle, see?
Your sofa in the middle C. The middle C.
So long, Birdie.
Bye-bye.
Middle C is a note on a piano. Or a piano. Me sofa Ray in the middle C. This sofa.
There's nothing here.
That beast better not have misled us, or he'll be roasting on a spit for sure.
Middle C. Middle C. I don't know.
There's nothing here.
That beast better not have misled us, or he'll be roasting on a spit for sure.
Let's put the music on.
There's nothing here.
That beast better not have misled us, or he'll be roasting on a spit for sure.
Okay, well, let's go and look at the that note again. Oh, I'm so close. We're so close. I just can't quite work out this clue. The middle C. Let's look at this note again. This is the C scale. The C scale. So this is middle. I guess that's middle C. I don't know. That makes any difference.
Nothing.
Damn that bird. What the hell was he babbling about?
Oh God! Oh, what can we do? Okay, I think I've got it. Oh, I just had a brainwave. Listen to this again.
A perfect servant must behave.
And now you'll taste an early grave. Me sofa, Ray. In the middle, see?
Okay,
So long, Birdie.
now
Bye-bye.
my thoughts are this. It's got nothing to do with the sofa. Go back to the note. You may well have spotted this and maybe screaming at the screen, but me so far Ray. If we slow that down, me so far Ray. Look at this again. Me so far Ray. In the middle C. This is the middle C. So we need to play that tune. So hang on, I'm going to write this down. So me is E. Here we go. This is it. We've done it. So that's going to be, we need to play E, G, F, D. E, G, F, D. Me, so far Ray. Ah, I'm a genius. I should have caught that earlier. I was kind of blinded by the fact that the sofa. Ah, okay. Let's try this again. Oh, that's fantastic. Right, so this is the middle C, and we need E, G, F, D. Got it.
That seems to have done something.
Oh, we got it. Oh, that's amazing. Who's that?
Dear God!
Oh my God.
This does not look good. He's dead. You should inform Dr. Fellows about this right away.
It seems Guy was telling the truth after all.
Yes, it would probably be a good idea to let him know of this development.
Certainly would.
Guy?
Yes?
I found the secret room you told me about.
You see? I wasn't lying.
No, you certainly weren't. There was someone inside, a man.
No. Who?
I'm not sure, but I can only assume it was one of Madame Dupre's servants.
Was he all right?
I'm afraid not. He was dead. Dr. Fellows confirmed it was due to asphyxiation.
Madame Dupre must have put him in there before I drugged her. And then, with everything that's happened, she didn't let him out in time. Oh my God, it's my fault he's dead. If only I'd known.
The circumstances are quite unfortunate, Mr. Dumas. However, this has shed a new light on Madame Dupre and her cruel practices. I can't say for certain that you were justified in your actions, but I am a bit reluctant to say you were completely at fault. But the bottom fact is that Mr. Martin has been falsely accused of this crime. If I were to let you go, he would be punished in your place. Unless...
Yes?
I'm going to need you to write me a letter, Mr. Dumas.
Of course, Mr. Fordham. Anything to take care of this mess.
Good. Hopefully now this whole grim affair can be brought to an end.
Oh, got a new
That's
document.
all for right now, but I'll be back.
Yes, Mr. Fordham. I'll be here.
Let's have a look at our new document. I, Guy Dumas, of sound mind and body, hereby confess the attempted murder of Madame Dupre. Okay, so we can give this confession, but maybe let him run away. I don't know. Okay, we'll leave him to it for now. Then I think we should go. I guess we need to wrap up the case. I think this is it. We'll go speak to her. We'll review the case with her and see what she thinks.
Can we talk?
Go on, I'm listening.
I think I'm ready to wrap this case up.
Okay, who's your prime suspect?
So we can either condemn him or acquit him. I think... Oh, God, what do we do? We're going to acquit him, I think.
It was Guy Dumas, a former servant at Dupre Manor. He used toxic plants to drug Madame Dupre so she appeared dead, which he learned about from her daughter's schoolbooks.
What was his motive?
That's the thing. I've learned that Madame Dupre is extremely cruel to her servants. She regularly beats them, and even has a secret room no bigger than a coffin where she places them as punishment. I discovered this secret room and found a dead servant inside. He had died from asphyxiation.
My God.
A few months ago, Madame Dupre beat Guy's lover Celine to death. He wanted revenge and intended to make Madame Dupre suffer the trauma of being interred alive.
I see.
Constance, I don't think Dumas should be arrested for his crime. He doesn't deserve it. Madame Dupre, however...
Yes, I see what you're saying, and I agree, but what about Mr. Martin?
I got a signed confession from Mr. Dumas. You can see the handwriting matches this note I found in the cemetery. That should be enough to release Mr. Martin, as well as giving Guy a head start in his escape from the city.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
gonna be
best
tricky
option.
getting the department to look into this, but with the proof you've gathered, it should work. Excellent investigating, Fordham. I knew you still had it in you. And of course I'll dip into the department's Good Samaritan fund to get you proper compensation for your work. For now, go home to your wife. I'm sure I'll have something else for you to look into fairly soon.
Good evening. I'm looking for Madame Laura Dupre.
This is Madame Dupre. I am her personal physician, Dr. Fellows. May we help you, officer?
I'm afraid I must place Madame Dupre under arrest.
What? On what charge?
Several, actually. Manslaughter, domestic violence, murder in the second degree. Shall I go on, or can we continue this at the police station?
We gotta.
You won't have to worry about Madame Dupre anymore. She'll be in jail for a very long time. And Mr. Martin has been released with a full pardon as well.
Thank you, Mr. Fordham. I appreciate your help and your trust.
Think nothing of it, but you'll need to leave town as soon as you can. Have you made plans?
I was thinking of heading south. New Britannia is too cold and dark. I want to find someplace more like my home.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, Mr. Dumas. Addie, I'm home. Addie?
She must still be out at her hairdressing appointment. I'm glad we're alone because I wanted to talk to you about something.
Yes, Bill, I know. I told you I'm doing my best to try and find the flower shop burglar.
No, for once, this isn't about him. This is about you.
Oh, here we go.
You want to talk about me? What about me?
You can play dumb and deflect all you like with everyone else around you, but it won't work with me. I know exactly what you're thinking, and you know exactly what I'm going to say.
I have no idea.
You want to talk about me finding the burglar from the flower shop?
I just said not right at this moment. Don't you listen? Have you already forgotten the old days, Miles? Before I died, we were solving cases like nobody's business. You were one of the best detectives on the force. But ever since you started taking that soporific, your mind hasn't been as sharp as before. If you're serious about taking on more complex cases, you need to listen to Adelaide and stop taking it. It's already had a negative effect on your performance.
What are you talking about? We were able to discover the truth about Madame Dupre.
Yes, but if you were working at your full abilities, you'd have come to that conclusion much sooner.
If I stop taking it, you won't let me sleep through the night. Nothing will change.
Well, things would change if you found you-know-who.
I thought you said we weren't going to talk about that right now.
Yeah, well, I say a lot of things.
An understatement if ever there was one. Can't you just keep quiet without me having to take something?
Afraid not, old friend. That's just not who I am or how this works.
If you keep me up all night, I'll go crazy. Things have been hard enough as it is. And if, God forbid, Adelaide were ever to find out about...
Hello, Miles. Is there someone else here? I thought I heard you talking just now.
Fantastic. The jig is up. And here I thought we were doing so well, too.
Okay. Just thinking aloud, I think.
No, I was just going over the case. Thinking aloud, you see.
Ah, of course.
How was your appointment?
Mrs. Lefebvre was her usual bossy and overly picky self, but she gave me a very generous tip.
That's good.
So I stopped by the shop on the way home and bought a new deck of cards.
Excellent. Shall we have a few rounds of écarté? I believe you demanded a rematch last time we played.
Yes, that would be nice.
Well, you certainly managed to dodge that bullet. I only wish I could say the same.
Oh, God. He won't let it go. Oh, man. I think that's it. I think we're done. Fantastic. Oh, that was brilliant. I really, really enjoyed that. So that is the first of 5 cases. This game, when it gets released in September, will have 5 cases to solve. This was a pre-release build that only had the 1 case to it. But if the other ones are anything like that, I cannot wait until September and it is released. I will definitely be going over that and be playing more of this game. Let me know what you thought in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I really did. I think it was a little bit of a slow start getting into it. It wasn't as overtly sort of comical as, say, Unforeseen Incidents, but it was... I got really gripped by that story. It was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. So I'm definitely going to be playing more of these types of games. I know they're not hugely popular on this channel, I think, but I would like to think that they maybe pick up over the time. If I start doing more of them, it will attract maybe more people who are interested in this sort of thing. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But yeah, so definitely want to keep this alongside with the other games that we play on the channel. But that's the kind of plans I have. So thank you so much for watching this. Please do let me know what you thought about it in the comment section. Leave a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you're new. And come back next time and hopefully we'll play more games like this. And we should have a lot of fun. And I'll see you. Wow, that music's got really loud. Don't know why that went up so loud. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.